Hello, friends. Velma here from Leaders Pathway, the place where leaders go to grow. Today's episode is for every leader who's ever said, I just don't know how to connect with them. Or maybe you found yourself thinking, no matter what I do, this one person is like a prickly pear, hard to reach, harder to lead. Well, my friend, you are not alone, and I've got a simple step you can take that just might crack the code and maybe even crack a smile. So let's dive into today's episode. Step 2 in our 5-part series on how to build stronger relationships at work is this: share a compliment. Yep, that's it. Praise, a little kindness, a few honest words. Now, before you roll your eyes and scroll to the next thing on your to-do list, let me tell you a quick story about the power of sharing a compliment. A coaching client of mine, we'll call her Susan because I want to protect her identity. Susan was having a tough time with an employee. Have you ever had one of those? I know I have. Every conversation Susan had was stiff. Every meeting felt like walking through a cactus patch. I mean, this employee didn't smile, didn't open up, didn't engage. And Susan, well, bless her heart, she was trying. She asked questions. She adjusted her tone of voice. She gave them space. Nothing, absolutely nothing seemed to work. So one day, Susan said, Velma, what else can I do? I've tried everything. I don't know what else to do to connect with this employee. And I told Susan to try this. Look for one honest, genuine thing that you can compliment them on. Don't make it up. Don't fake it. Just find it. And this is the key. I told Susan, don't throw out flattery. This isn't about buttering up someone. This is about honest appreciation. And that's where a lot of leaders, they get tripped up because they focus so much on the work that has to get done that they miss out on the person that needs the encouragement. Now, there's a big difference, because we've already talked about recognition and appreciation. But let me just go over that a little bit here. See, recognition and appreciation, remember, they're not the same thing. Recognition is about performance. It's task-based. It says, hey, I see what you did. Great job. But appreciation, though, it's about people-based. It says, I see who you are. And people crave that. Both of them are important. But remember, everyone wants 3 things in life: to be seen, to be heard, and to be valued. If you only give recognition but never appreciation, then you might be missing out on the connections that matter most in the workplace. So, Susan, like any good coaching client, she thought about it, and the next day, she noticed that this employee had a picture of her family on her desk. It was a fun picture. They were laughing and just having a great time. And so Susan paused and she said, hey, that's a beautiful family photo. Your kids look like they're having a great time. Now, Susan didn't say this because it's the nice thing to say. Susan genuinely liked family photos because she's a family girl at heart. And y'all, that employee lit up like the 4th of July. I mean, it was like someone flipped on a switch. She cracked a smile, and then she said, thank you, Susan. That photo was taken on our favorite vacation. And friends, just like that, the wall started coming down. Now, why does sharing a genuine compliment like this work at work? Well, because as Dale Carnegie put it in his famous book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, Dale Carnegie said, people want sincere and honest appreciation, not empty flattery, not manipulative praise. Carnegie says that when praise is specific, it comes across as sincere, not something like the other person might be saying it just to make someone feel good. So when you share a compliment, make it real, make it specific. Don't say, great job. Say, I really admired how much how much thought you put in to that presentation, because it really shows that you care. And get this, only say it if it's true. Don't just say things because you're trying to make a connection. Say things because they are genuinely truthful and you want to connect better with that person. So, here's my challenge this week for you. I want you to find one person at work. Yes, even the prickly pear. And I want you to look for something that you honestly like or appreciate or even respect. I mean, it could be their consistent work ethic, or it could be their patience with customers, right? It could be their sincere humor. Maybe they do have a funny bone, or even maybe they got cool shoes, or they have a quirky coffee mug, right? That always sweetens the deal. But share a genuine compliment, because it's a small thing, but it has a mighty impact. Now, if this resonated with you, and you're curious about going deeper in how to give genuine appreciation, especially in the workplace, then you'll want to check out the full series that we did here on the podcast on the 5 languages of appreciation in the workplace. So if you look into the podcast page, just look for the big red emoji heart, because that's your sign that you have the right series. And I break down in that series how different people give and receive appreciation. Because see, when you get that right, workplace connection, it will go from transactional to transformational. Well, friends, that's it for today. Your big idea to remember is this: share a genuine compliment. Because a genuine compliment, it is like a seed of trust. You plant it, and then you watch your connections grow. Till next time, keep leading, keep smiling, and keep connecting. I'll talk to you soon. This is Velma. God bless.